Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hitting that play button for another episode of the Hetty Coleman Podcast. This is episode 111. I am so pumped. And I know I said that in the last episode for episode 110, but I really am. The goal is to get 200 episodes by the end of 2020, and I believe that I can do it. There's about 100 something days left, so I definitely think I can pull this off if I can continue to provide content just about every day of the week. I should be good to go. Thank you for cheering me on. I can feel the energy. I can sense that you are for me in making this happen, and hopefully it'll be content that adds value to you. So I know that you hit that play button because you saw the title, dealing with a messy world, which leads into our lives being that much messier if our lives are already messy. Maybe some of you, there's no mess in your life, there's no craziness, everything's good. So a messy world really is not bothering you too much. But for us who are already kind of can be in a crazy place, messiness, and then the world is messy, it only compounds the situation, what's going on and everything. So I want to talk to you real quick about some things that I believe will allow for you to achieve some wins in this craziness that we're going through. And here's some things. I just want to share with you some things when I think about some of the areas in our lives that can feel the pressure and the things that are going on in the world that may not be so healthy for us, right? So in our workplace, the challenges of getting promotion or dealing with co-workers can sometimes be messy. Our marriage, yeah, so right now people are losing their jobs, so the stress of what's going on in the world with COVID, that comes over into our marriage, and if our marriage is already stressful in a bad place, you see what I'm saying? Children, just guiding our children, raising our children sometimes can be challenging. So if that's already not really going well, and then the things that are happening in the world, oh my goodness, right? Finances, friendships that may be in a bad spot, and then you can't be around those friends and continue to work things out because of COVID or different things that may be happening. And then also just the racial tension, politically, how this is impacting your life. The politics that are going on right now are just not the best in some situations. It kind of depends on how you see things as well. But on and on. And go in, again, is about being consistent in the right things that allow for us to achieve the wins we want in life. Life not being crazy is definitely a win that I would say that we all have. Nobody wants life to be crazy. Now, there can be fun, crazy times. Like my family and I were having fun today and it was crazy. We were being silly. That's different, right? There's a difference between that kind of craziness and things being messy. Like I would never say, yeah, my family and I were having a messy moment today and oh my goodness, that was fun. No, that's not going to happen. What to do when the world in your life is messy. Let me talk to you about a few things that you just want to consider. Now, you could be listening to this while you're walking your dog or driving. You may not be able to write this down, but here's the cool thing. You can just come back and listen to this again, and it's really quick. This is going to be less than 10 minutes, right? So here's some things I want you to consider being consistent in on a daily basis, or things that you may look at from a weekly or monthly. But yeah, this first thing definitely is a daily thing. Just staying positive, giving yourself positive affirmations, reading things that are positive, following people on social media that are positive will help you stay positive. Sign up for my Go Win Motivation, where my goal is to send out a great quote once every Saturday. Every Saturday, send out a great quote that will inspire you and that provide some positivity. Get around good people. Get around people that you know are leading a life of approaching it in such a way that they're wanting the best for themselves, but also the other people that are around them. Get around those people. Simplify your life. Remove things from your life that are causing you stress or making you have to work and not be able to have margin in your life till you can have some downtime and relax and have fun with your family. Remove some things like too many clothes, like making you always have to think about what you're going to wear, or expensive vehicles, things that you may not quite be able to afford that make you have to work. And then if you lost your job, you'd be even that much more stressed. Like, what are some things that you can do to simplify your life so the world that you're living in with the craziness happening doesn't come and compound on the craziness that you are experiencing because you have too much stuff? Exercise, live a healthy life can help you be able to manage and deal with the stresses that the world are bringing our way, the way that things can be messy right now. Being healthy is very important. My wife was talking to my son, but I think she was also talking to me about eating vegetables because he hasn't been eating vegetables, just really encouraging us to eat healthy and live healthier lives. Another thing you can do is find ways to get out and serve others. Maybe through a different organization or through your church, or like organizations like the YMCA, or calling a friend that you know is having some hard times and you got a skill set or talent to be able to help them, or connect them with somebody who can help them. Get out there and serve others. It will do so much for you. Then also pray. Just pray. If you are a person of faith, get down on your knees and just praying and just say, hey, God, I'm just going to trust you with this. These things, being consistent in these things, can help you move your life out of the craziness so that the craziness of the world doesn't compound that. So those are a few things that I just want to encourage you to be consistent in. Work hard to do that. Maybe have a group of peers, friends that is also wanting the same thing, and you all just make sure that each of you are being consistent in doing these things. So, question of the day: what would you add to this list of things that I'm saying be consistent in? What am I missing? Share it with me. Email me. DM me if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook. Hey, also subscribe to my YouTube and my podcast while we're at it. Let me go on and ask you to do a little something for me while we talk about serving others. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, thank you again for just hitting that play button for this episode of the Hetty Coleman Podcast. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, as always, go win.